Hey guys, we're back with day 9, I believe, of our 31 days of Halloween, and we have a good one today. I feel like I say that. My intro thing is essentially always the same thing because it's always just getting the same information across, and I'm just not original enough to come up with new shit, I guess. As you can tell by my ending little voiceover thing. Maybe I'll switch it up. I don't know. Maybe it'll come back because I did these out of order. I don't know. Guess we're going to have to see. Today, though, we have a 80s not-so-classic that should have been a classic. Society. Holy shit. This movie was great. The closest that I can really compare it to is it's almost like Night of the Creeps in terms of like tone and style. Just doesn't have as good of or witty self-referential dialogue, but you don't really need that because the whole concept is that this kid, he suspects that his family is not what they seem, thinks that there's something going on, and guess what? There's something going on. I always enjoy films that have this kind of paranoia mystery element to it, and obviously just that concept alone, it's going to be a big mystery. But it was just, they did a really good job with all the unveiling. Just it's a good ride as it's going, and it honestly got to the point where I'm like, oh, so maybe this isn't like a big monster creature type movie. Shame on me for even thinking that. Because I guess backtracking a little bit. So during the opening credits, there's this really weird, just like gross close-up thing. You don't know what's going on. It gets explained later. But I think that the whole reason that they added that is because it's a pretty standard movie until like, an hour 10, hour 20 in when you finally get to see the effects. It's pretty fucking standard to the point where it's like, is there actually something going on? I don't know. But I really enjoyed, there was obviously a very clear metaphor for class difference between the rich and the poor, and that was just cool to see, where they're making this thing about how being born into it and blah blah blah. I liked that. I thought it was still like relevant to today, so that was cool. And another thing I really enjoyed was that the main guy gets with this girl who's, I guess she's supposed to be in his school, that she's part of this society of creatures. And again, the society of creatures, it's so weird. I can't even fully explain, because they become these weird things, but they're almost always in their human form, and they like to fuck each other and all incesty, and it's a weird movie, but it's great. It's so well done. And this is one of those movies where when you see it, you just think like, oh yeah, this is what a well-made 80s horror film is. Because sometimes, like, looking back, I'm like, because I guess this is still like 79, so it's about 10-year difference from here to then. But the Tourist Trap, I think this movie may have brought down my rating for Tourist Trap. This and another one that we'll find out later. But it's just not as good as it should be. The production is dumb and whatever. We're not talking about that. We're talking about Society. And it was fantastic. I love that girl from the Society, like, essentially just falls in love with our lead character and is willing to leave the Society. That's cool. I liked that it kind of was like, hey, this is similar to class struggles between poor and rich. I don't know. Maybe it was very obvious, but I just thought it was cool. Not every horror movie needs to be have these subtle points, so sometimes getting slapped in the face with it's okay. Phrasing. Anyway, that's all for today. We're getting there. We're a third of our way through the day, and I said in the Raw movie that we had another cannibal film coming up, and that's our day 10. Tomorrow we've got Cannibal Holocaust. And I know, I can't believe I haven't seen it either. Actually, I can believe I haven't seen it, just like I haven't seen Cannibal Ferox either. just how it goes. But we're gonna see how it goes tomorrow. Yeah. Let's see.
Hey, you can feel free to hit that subscribe button below and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Letterboxd. I am at Zombie Victim on all of them. Thanks.